So we're gonna go over the basic capsule stain. Your professor, namely myself, will have added steps to this when you actually get to a laboratory, but the most basic technique is what we're going to perform today. Now, the capsule stain, very different from your other staining techniques. You're not going to heat fix this. We don't use a basic stain for this particular technique. We only use the acidic stain with no heat fixing, and we're going to be staining the background, not the actual organism. So you don't want any water on this. We're going to take some of our India ink or nigrosine. It depends on which professor you have. Both of the stains are acceptable and both of them are acidic stains. What I like to do is I just drip a little bit of my India ink at the end of this and onto the loop and bring that droplet right over here onto your slide. Now from here you have to work quickly. Rinse off, sterilize your loop, and again, very quickly reach into your tube, get your organism. All right, you want a medium amount of organism, and then very quickly, before the ink dries, because the ink will dry very rapidly, you want to work this into the ink. And again, notice I'm not even bending the loop. There's no pressure. All you're doing is basically doing this in circles, starting from the middle, working your way out to keep the outer edges of the ink wet as well. Once you've done that, don't even sterilize your loop yet. Hold your slide, 4-finger thumb, 3 fingers holding it. Take a second slide, holding it at an angle, push it into that puddle of bacteria and India ink till all of it, notice right there at the end, capillary action is spread across the slide. Now all I need to do is reverse course and lightly, don't push that hard, guys. You don't need to. We're just going to drag it right off the end of the slide. And now all you need to do, put it on your rack and wait for it to dry. Sterilize your loop, and you can dispose of your first slide in your Sharpie bin. And as soon as this is done, you may follow up with a secondary stain, again, depending on your professor, or you can view it directly as is. Simply wait for it to dry and it's ready to view.